Hi everyone, welcome to my 3x3 experience. And today I'm receiving Luca Carvalho from Brazil, part 2. Hi Luca.
Hi, Hemi. Nice to see you again.
Thank you too. Thank you too. And today we are going to talk with Luca to his 3x3 basketball coach experience. This interview will have 3 parts. So today we're gonna talk 3x3 basketball coach. Last week we talked about 5-on-5 basketball. You can find out the part 1 in the description below the video. And the next week is going to talk about 3x3 basketball in Brazil. Let's get started. So could you introduce your 3x3 coach experience?
Yes, I coach 3x3 since 2017. I tore my ACL, like I said on the last interview.
Yes.
And I was betting on the inclusion of 3x3 in the Olympic calendar, which happened on the same year.
Yes.
And I decided to be a developer of the game in Brazil and give it back my experience to the next generation. So I created a YouTube channel and training center for players from 15 to open categories. And all those training center, I start U18 team and a women open team. And this women open team, but they flew. They won everything. So we are 2-time national champion.
Okay.
And we won multiple independent state leagues in Brazil.
Good. And which city?
We're from São Paulo. So
Okay.
we play all states leagues in São Paulo.
Okay, and you are 3x3 basketball coach for man.
Yes.
In Brazil.
Yes, and I also coach the national team. I was the U18 coach from 2019 until this year. We played the South American Games. We finished in 4th place, and now I'm the open man coach. So we're going to Belgium for the World Cup.
Yes, and
that's my next challenge.
And what are your role and mission in the 3x3 Brazil team?
Yeah, my mission is to qualify Brazil to the next Olympics. That is the only thing is on my mind right now.
Yes, it's a dream.
Yes, to compete on the Olympics is every athlete dream. Now I'm on this role, so I will do everything I can do to try to qualify Brazilian men team to the Olympics.
So in Paris in 2024.
24, yes. So I have like 2 years.
Yes, already. And are the 3x3 basketball professional player in Brazil?
Yes, most of the players we work on the national team are professional in 3x3.
And in the Brazil team, how works your selection and your trainings? How many days are you?
Yeah, we have 10 days, but we do a first part, like 4 or 5 days, just to see how the players are going and to pick 4 of them to go to the tournament. And we do like a pause from 10 days to 15 days, and then we come back 4 or 5 more days to train and go to the tournament.
Okay, and how many players in the first camp do you have?
We do like 8 averaging, sometimes 6, sometimes more, but we're averaging 8 players.
Okay, it's a small first selection.
Yes, and we select 4 of them to go to the tournament.
Okay, and what is your philosophy as a coach?
Yeah, my philosophy of course is that defense have to be always intense. So on every team, no matter if we play men open category or U23 or U18, we always say that to the players. Our defense have to be always intense. And for me, I don't like too many dribbles on offense. So this kind of philosophy also. But we start on the defense.
During the competition, how manage yourself during a 3x3 game? Because you can't talk with your player.
Yeah, that is very hard. So I try to get them going by cheering on the sidelines, but I can't say much. Like it's just cheering. I try to record videos and also do some stats so we can talk right after the game.
During the tournament, what is your role or your mission before and after the game? What do you do?
So, well, before we do a lot of tactics, but for me, the most important part of training a team is to make them become a family. So if they can play for each other on the court, everything can happen. If not, well, it's more probable that we lose than win. So we have to create like a good environment.
Yes.
So we can get the best of them on the court. And after the games, we try to relax a little bit, talk about the game, and then think about the next game. We always think about the next game. So we start our warm-ups early because we don't like to get them like too relaxed before the next game. So nutrition and warm-up so we can start intense right after the next game.
Do you have other coach with you?
So I have an assistant coach. We have a physical trainer. We have a physical therapist. But for the tournaments, I go by myself. And we have to do like video conference during the tournament, during the games, but I go by myself.
How do you plan your 3x3 season with the Brazil team?
Well, we plan according to the tournaments we play. We were far from Europe. Like everything happened in Europe and Asia. They play high level for a long time. So it was very difficult to plan. But last year we have the first America Cup. We got the silver medal. I was the assistant coach. I was not the coach yet.
Okay.
And this year we have also South American games. So it will be very good for our development. We also have, we also play some matchup games against national teams around Brazil. So we play last week against Argentina, and we will play Uruguay and Chile the next weeks.
Thank you, Luca, to sharing your experience. Thank you for following us. And the next week, Luca is going to talk about 3x3 basketball in Brazil. Thank you, Luca. Take care. Bye-bye.
It was a pleasure. See you next week.